We've come to the end of our series. We could go on to many more Christian thinkers who've developed science. We've looked at some of the ones that perhaps have been forgotten by many people, and just to show you the wealth of Christian heritage that we have concerning people who developed the scientific method and found new information for us that were important to the development of Western thinking. We just finished with the last one, and that's Nicholas of Cosa, 1401 to 1464. He made contributions to the field of mathematics and developed the concept of infinitesimal and reflective motion. But then we could look at Otto Brunfels, 1488 to 1534. He did work in botany. Nicholas Copernicus, 1473-1543. He did work on heliocentric worldview. William Turner, 1508-1568. Father of English botany. Ignazio Danti, 1336 to 1586, was a mathematician, wrote on Elucid. Giordano Bruno, 1548 1600, Italian cosmologist. Bartholomeus Pitiscus, 1561 to 1613, developed trigonometry. John Napier, 1550 to 1617, he was a Scottish mathematician, invented logarithms. Johannes Kepler, 1571-1630, developed planetary motions. Laurentius Gothus, 1565-1646, professor of astronomy, wrote books on the topic. Galileo, 1564-1642, defended heliocentrism. Marie Mersenne, 1588-1648, mathematician. René Descartes, 1596-1650, was a key figure in the scientific revolution. Blaise Pascal, 1623-1662, known thinker who developed Pascal's law in physics, Pascal's theorem, wager, etc. Nicolas Steno, 1638-1686, considered a pioneer in anatomy and geology. Seth Ward, 1617-1689, Sullivan Chair of Astronomy, and wrote foundation volumes on a number of important works in that area. Robert Boyle, 1627-1691, proposed the study of science. John Wallis, 1616-1703, was a mathematician. Gottfried Leibniz, 1646-1716, developed a calculator machine. Isaac Newton, 1643-1727, considered one of the great scientists of all time. Carlos Linnaeus, known as the father of modern taxonomy. Leonhard Euler, 1707-1783, was an important mathematician and physicist. Maria Gaetana Agnesia, 1718-1799, she was a mathematician who was eventually appointed to a position within the Vatican. Oleg Gregory, 1774-1841, wrote lessons astronomical and philosophical. Master at the Royal Military Academy. William Buckland, 1784-1856, was a geologist. Lars Levi Lestadius, 1800-1861, was a botanist and discovered 4 species. Edward Hitchcock, 1793-1864, was a geologist and paleontologist. William Weigel, 1794-1866, professor of mineralogy. Charles Babbage, 1791-1871, was a mathematician philosopher. Adam Sedgwick, 1785-1873, was a geologist. John Beckham, 1790-1874, was an American naturalist. All these people and many more. James Clerk Maxwell, 1831-1879, theoretical physicist. Gregor Mendel, 1822-1884, modern genetics. Philip Henry Gauss, a marine biologist. Asa Gray, 1810-1880, wrote Gray's Manual, which is still an important botanical book. And we could go on, and all these people were influential in the development of science, and they were Christians. Okay, so I could go on and on and on. The idea that Christianity is anti-science and anti-intellectual is just nonsense.